Good morning, everyone. I've been giving this a lot of thought, and I think it's very important that I share it with you guys. So, back in 2016, I spent a lot of time on the internet. I spend a lot of time on the internet. It seems that every job I had always required me to be on the internet, like most of us. So back in 2016, I was using the internet for research purposes, and I was noticing up in the search bar where you put the web address, the Microsoft Windows lets us know if you're at a secure site. It will you'll have a little green lock, and it will stay green if you're in a safe site, and it turns red or gray or goes unlocked if you're entering a different site that isn't secured by your system. So anyway, I was noticing a lot of times that when I was accessing Google, it was telling me that I wasn't using the Google site. It would say your connection is unsecure, and it would turn red. But I was on Google, so anyway, I was cutting and pasting and doing this and doing that, and I realized I was accessing two different sites that were both saying that I was on Google, but in fact I wasn't actually on the same sites because I was switching back and forth. And the thing is at the time my laptop had two different hard drives on it, so if you used one drive to access Google, you were at the secured site. If I used the other drive to access Google, I was accessing this unsecured site. They all looked almost exactly the same, but there were a couple of minor things that let me know there was something strange happening. Nevertheless, time passed, and I started giving it some thought, and as I started watching YouTube, Google, all of the search engines that are accessible through Windows, started eliminating more and more and more information. The information was disappearing. The legitimate information was disappearing. So, I have reason to believe that we are all only accessing one server. We do not have access to the internet any longer. If you are utilizing any form of Windows application, it is not the World Wide Web, it is one server. Remember how Hillary had a server set up in her basement? And they were running all of the government information that she was getting through her own server so that she could make sure that we weren't keeping any documents that would, hold her accountable for the crimes that she's committing. So, anyway, it's much bigger than that, though, and we're all involved because anything that you research on the internet at this point, if it's coming through the Google servers or Windows, I am convinced that it is going to be Snoped. And Snopes, if you have any sensibility, you know that Snopes is not factual information. It is just a website that tells you that they've run through the information and they have legitimized it or delegitimized it. And these two people that are behind Snopes have absolutely no credibility as far as I'm concerned, so they have absolutely no rights to tell any of us what is fact and what is not fact. So, I highly suggest that if you're looking for real factual information, we have to go back to the books. I do believe there's ways to access the internet still, where we can all get that information. I believe that once it goes into the internet, you can never erase it. It's just out there in the ether world of the internet. But right now, if you are working through a Google's application, you are being highly censored. All of the information is only being recorded as far as what they want you to know. It's only what they want you to know. Anyway, it's just my rant. I'll probably touch the topic in the future, but for now, I just woke up this morning and I thought it was really important that I let you guys know that that is my findings on the situation. And anyway, you can look into it yourself. You come to your own conclusions. My conclusion is I do not trust any information that I get off of the internet. I have a lot stored here, though. 50 years of information that they cannot erase. And I will continue to share it until the day I die. Thanks, guys. Have a good